Hello there! Welcome back to the Unwritten Tales Part 4. Last time we left off, we opened up this passageway into the basement, and we're looking for a book, apparently. So, let's go check out what's in the spiral staircase. Let's go check out, see what's down here. Don't know what we need the book for, but we are looking for something or another. 3 gems.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Probably. To the opening in the floor.
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Okay.
A staff, approximately 2 meters long, with a top made of bronze. Looks like something's missing there. This picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there.
Okay, take the wooden staff. And take the stone figure with the ruby.
Each of these 3 stone figures by the bars is decorated with a different precious stone. This one here's got a ruby on its head.
Can I take the ruby?
This figure look. The spider has an emerald on its back. Green. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire.
Okay, so I need emerald, ruby, and a sapphire.
Even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
I'll take them, thank you.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now. A small circular opening in the ground.
I think you put the wooden staff in it, right? And apparently you put a ruby there? Okay, so...
A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A small fat figure.
Okay. So... I got myself some shears, so I guess I could go up and do the... what's it called? Go trim back that gravestone that I couldn't mess with earlier? Blah. Take the shears and trim back this gravestone.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening.
What's wrong with that? Gardening's fun.
It is indeed a gravestone.
What can you do with it, though?
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Got Kinski? What?
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Kinski. What about Kinski? Can I do anything with that? Apparently not. I need to open this thing up.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter. Looks like the shutter can be opened.
Do I need to get the staff to open this shutter? That's what I'm curious about. Maybe. Doesn't seem there's anything else up here to click on, so go back down and grab the staff. Skip. Thank you. Brrr. I think the staff has to be used to get the window open, and then maybe put it back down here for some odd reason.
I think I'd better take the staff.
Alright, go back up. Skip the animation, thank you. Go back out, skip the animation, and now we can use the wooden staff to open the shutter. Hopefully. Alright. You could have reached that without the staff. What are you talking about? Okay. I think that's about it for now, and well, I think that's about all I need for this building. Or not. What's that light penetrating for? Huh?
The light beam. There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back.
That's what I was thinking. So that looks like it goes through there now. I think that's supposed to be that way. Okay, so I think it actually goes to the opening of the staff there. I'm not sure why, but it does.
This figure looks a bit like.
Can I take the ruby?
This figure looks.
Can I put the ruby from that into that? Or something like that. Oh, look at the junk. Look at the junk.
Of extinct cultures and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst.
Really? Okay. Beautiful.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
Alright, so I need to go find the gemstone. Where would I find that? Huh. So let's go find a gemstone. Maybe this guy's gonna balabble at us and give us a gemstone, maybe. Let's see. Seems to give me new dialogue every time I talk to him, so apparently I'm not done with him.
You.
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you.
So you have it,
Don't you
okay.
remember? Oh, what would...
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Okay.
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He sent me to fetch something
Is that
out of
guy's
the
name
cellar.
really... Is the gremlin's
I
name
have
really
never
Mortimer?
seen
Because
you
I don't
there
remember him
before,
saying anything like
and
that.
I never forget a face.
You never
Please,
forget
it's
a face.
I
Okay.
do not know whether
I'll
I
remember
can
that.
trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the
So
answer.
answer this question.
What
All right.
color is he?
I'll say... Do I want to look around and see if I can find out what color underwear this guy wears?
How come you know the colour of his underwear?
Well, I have no eyelids anymore. So how do you think I'm meant to shut my eyes? So, what color?
Okay, I'll say he wears... white, mainly.
More or less white.
Wrong.
No, that was a joke.
What?
White under... Red.
That's right. But I'm still not quite
What's his cat's name?
How long are we...
Mortimer was, and as it is quite obvious that you...
quite...
And that magician is meant to be an old friend of Mortimer.
His cat died some while ago. Her
Because of the
gravestone's
gravestone.
outside.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing is always so happy.
Yes, very sad. Very
But
sad.
hopefully this proves that
But
I'm a good friend of
hopefully this
multiple,
proves
does it
that I
not?
am...
You have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear?
Oh, come on, don't change...
No. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told...
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
So... That's a Star Wars reference. That is a bunch of numbers. What was the question again? Something about a guy with a general... I think it's an offer thing.
An offer that he couldn't refuse.
Really? So, what did he offer him?
He really made him an offer.
No. What did Grunschfeld say to Henniger?
234, of course.
How? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Okay, we're playing mind games here. That's fine.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
Let's play mind games with the
With that
mummy.
Thingy.
One of us actually has a mind, so I don't think it's that complicated.
Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
He was having it in his mouth. Okay. That was strange. Anyway. At least I don't have to search around to find it. Cause that was annoying, searching around for things that you don't know where it's at. Alright, let's put this here. Insert Le Ruby. Alright, so we put a prism there, and the path is clear. So, what I'm wondering is, how did he get this doorway into his house in the first place? Did he build his house on top of a gravestone site or something like that? Interesting. And then the light shuts off and she's trapped in there forever. The end.
It's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it?
The artifact of divine fate.
This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
Alright. So we got ourselves the book.
Uh-oh.
We took the book and now the whole place is going to collapse. The light shuts off and this whole entire thing collapses or traps her inside. Wait, she got hit in the face with a rock? Okay. Interesting. Alright, back to the dwarf, or the halfling, or the gnome, whichever one you're gonna call it. Okay. I was like, what's happening here? He's slamming into the building face first. By the way, why didn't that kill him? What happened to his shell he was riding in? Curiouser and curiouser. This is not...
Why are you staring like that?
Alright.
Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of
Shieldhand?
Seastone. And who are you?
Does he have a shield for a hand? Doesn't look like it. Alright, just call me Mr. Underhill.
My name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill.
Underhill.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort.
I think they are trying to make this whole entire thing a Lord of the Rings reference.
Is Seastone.
Anyway.
Seastone. Then I made it.
Seastone?
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
Okay.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage in the town then? Upper town.
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well,
Okay. So I need to get to the Archmage, who's apparently in the upper town, and I'm going to the lower town as a gnome. Wonder if gnomes are respected here. Let's see. Archmage actually in the town, then where are the town's inhabitants?
Where are the town's inhabitants?
gone. Lots of them died.
I
when the
didn't
town
know
was
if there was
besieged.
people in town or
Most of
not.
the
How would...
survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
Okay.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back.
So, the dwarves are missing, the
Still
humans
alive.
are missing. Are the elves missing too? Because we never got to that. Back when there was the elf lady, she was like, hey, oh, I need to go back to my elf burrow. And then she was suddenly on a dragon's back. It didn't make much sense, and so I was very confused by that. Alright, anyway. So why are you guarding a town with nobody here?
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me, and his father before
So
me.
you're doing the family
Not
tradition.
his father, he was a blacksmith,
Tradition.
but his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Now, do you have one stairway going up and another stairway going down? Or do you wish you were a wealthy man? Sorry. Is the Archmage actually in
Is the
town then?
Archmage...
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regular...
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage?
I'm gay.
Do you
There's
know
no
him
point to this
personally?
conversation
course I know
anymore.
him.
Can
Why
we
does he need
do
protection
some
if-
stuff?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
He's not a fighter.
No,
Okay.
he's more strange.
He's a
He
thinker,
thinks
not a
about
fighter.
stuff, you know,
Strange. Why does he do that?
who knows, who knows.
I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
By the way, we haven't seen
Well, I
anybody
never
that they're fighting
have
so
to get back to
far.
my
It's all
post
been
too.
just
My break's
there's
over.
dwarves missing,
So,
there's
Mr. Underwood on a
humans
secret
missing.
mission.
They haven't said
Best
who
of
they're
luck on your
fighting. Well, they
adventure.
kind of
We'll
have.
no doubt bump into each other
We
again.
saw the demon queen
Mr.
thing,
Shieldhand.
and
See
we
you
have a
later.
ring, and so yeah, that's all I know. Anyway, wow, you were a long conversation. How was I supposed to know there wasn't anybody in there without actually being in there? All right, let's take the rabbit with us.
Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet. And I just want to cuddle it. And oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit.
Take it. Take it.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
You got yourself a net.
Not a
What happened to your
chance.
net? What happened to your
Don't let yourself be
parachute?
caught that
What
easily.
happened to
Besides,
the
I wouldn't know what to do
toolbox?
with the rabbit anyway,
What happened to all your stuff, mate?
except just love it to bits.
Okay, just take it with you, man. Take it.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I mean,
Alright, so you can't take it with you. What happened to the net you had? Give the one ring to the rabbit. Give the one ring to the rabbit! Yes! We'll see what the rabbit does with pure invisibility. Alright, let's go down wall, see what's up there. Kind of wonder what
there have
this
been some
is.
heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage.
Alright, let's go inside. Maybe? Pick up some stuff. Let's look at the flat stone.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in...
Lift up.
Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs and fleas.
Spider.
The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that quick about it though. I could certainly catch a few, but where would I store them?
In your pants?
The beetles don't... I could...
Just put them in your pants. Huh. Ah, well. Guess I gotta go pick up some stuff before I can do anything with the beetles or the rabbit. I clicked this. There's a sign here? Wait, there's a sign here?
It
Wait.
says The Meadows. No idea what that's
I'm very
supposed to be.
confused. I was clicking over here, and that's the sign there, but what is this?
It says Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me. It says
Alright, so the meadows are that way, Swamp of Death is that way, the town is here. I believe it would make me go into the town first before going and investigating anything else, so we go into town, figure out what the problem is about going to town.
But it's pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything.
I gotta go convince the...
I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before. Not even Grandad.
Gotta get convince the guard to let me go see the mage. So I'm gonna believe that there's a lot of stuff that I need to do.
There are 2 signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Okay. Into the mage school.
No one home.
Okay. So look at the cartons.
Some boxes and cartons. They're all empty.
Alright. Then what? Into the tavern? See if there's any beer. I know all
You
about
hear a lot
beer.
of bad
I've worked at a
things about
brewery
mine
for the
down
past
taverns.
who knows how long,
On the other hand,
according to
they're
this
often the
guy.
starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
Have you got Form 12B for me? Oh,
Wait,
the blue
what?
one. No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
This is the tavern?
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come
Okay,
with you.
very confused
I
about
need a
that.
delivery note, and I want to send off a registered letter.
Alright.
What are you doing?
What do you think? You can see what we're playing. Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card. You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
What is this?
The only
Slots?
true kind of game. A role-playing game.
Okay.
Might I
Who
ask
are
who
you?
both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective
Okay.
investments. They have really fabulous skill trees. And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role player thing.
Alright, so I guess what kind of machine is
And
that?
this device.
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine saves our equipment and controls.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server.
Alright. Alright, so... That's not a question you
I
would
meant,
ask if you knew
Who are
anything.
you two in real...
Oh, right. I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there.
What is this a reference to?
customers,
Is
our
this a reference to a
business.
game I don't know of?
And maybe I could buy something from you.
It says player 2.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
And
Interesting. Anyway.
I'm Master Marcus.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game started.
And
what
what's the
is
game
this
about?
role-playing game
Is this
all about?
like they're playing a game
It's
about
set in
humans
a
and we're playing a
fantasy
game about
world.
them?
Totally
Something like
without
that?
dragons, orcs, and magic. But
Okay,
instead...
they're trying to
Oh,
be,
here, come over here. I found the tax inspector.
what's the word for
me?
that?
I'll be there in
They're
a
trying to
sec.
be...
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally
Ironic?
become the fiscal year.
Huh.
You know what that means? Tax office.
And you really...
Of course. Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game. It's played all over the world. There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't. But one's just gone off to the top.
Okay, have fun.
And when is the game over? When have you won?
One. There is no winner. Just like in real, the game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket. Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have...
So the game never ends? Then best of luck in...
Okay.
You know, that's about the silliest game. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Okay, so
Splendid 2 points.
they were trying to be perspective or something like that. I don't get it. Anyway, look at the boar's head.
Gets its name from the boar's.
Let's take some beer.
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. From butter.
Take some. Or not.
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like.
Take it. Thank you. Anything else I should take? I could put the Beatles in there, I guess, for later. I kind of regret talking to these guys because that's just depressing. Anyway.
Would just love this.
Alright, so anything else in here? Nope. These are just guys with just a game reference. Or whatever that's called. Anyway, let's go pick up some more items and go to the upper town. Is there a town on top of a town is what I was thinking it would be.
Halt! Access only for authorized persons.
Shield hand. Are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you,
And
the guard
how are you
at
going to
the upper
stop
gate
me?
follows
You look too
very
overweight to
strict
catch me if I
procedures.
walk through those doors right
Why
there.
didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Would I have to be admitted
There has
to
to
the
be
Only
Archmage?
people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in.
No.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to... But you could be admitted, of course.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Arch...
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all.
Guess so I
You
need
know
to go
any
learn
mages
magic.
by any chance?
A magic gnome.
Well,
Alright.
I'd like to be...
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's...
Really? Why?
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
Alright. So...
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage.
No, the mage would be allowed up, not... But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then,
Okay.
How do you know whether someone is their magical aura or by the charisma?
by their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper...
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's
Okay.
no other way, then I'll just get my mage degree, or my name's not Underhill.
Good luck. You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of...
Alright.
I'm gonna get my mage diploma.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh man, there's
Gotta
no
go
way
do
I
some
can do a
stuff.
full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well,
they do
maybe I
like to
could really
try
take a
and
stab
break
at
the
it.
third wall in this game. Go down the street, look at the sign.
the Seastone City coat of arms. I recognize it from the map. It looked
Alright. Can you actually stop me if I walk through
Or
there?
has missed...
That's not gonna stop
not
me.
yet.
Seriously? Just open the door and walk in. But of course, it's not game breaking enough. This game's not game breaking enough to just do that. You're not allowed to do what you want.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I need bugs for, but I need to go get some, I believe. So I'm gonna grab some bugs.
This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is... This must... nothing...
Okay, let's go leave the town. Be back in a second after grabbing some bugs.
Those but... Yep. The beetles don't see... I could certainly... The beetles don't... I could certainly...
Empty preserving
Okay
jar.
then, I'll collect some of those. Done.
Alright, got myself some bugs. Don't know what I'm gonna need them for, but I believe I'll need them in a few minutes anyway. This is
The door is locked.
closed. That's the town gate.
It says swamp. Swamp.
Those are both. These are not signs over here. That's not a sign, and that's not a sign. Anyway. I didn't mean to leave the town. I meant to walk around this corner here. Apparently that's the only way out. Interesting. Alright, so we gotta get ourselves a mage diploma. I don't know what I need to do with the bunny in the future, but let's see. Into the tavern again. We need to talk to these guys again.
I don't understand. Excuse me. Master Marcus?
Shh.
Yes, but are you...
Later.
But without a mage...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
Well, okay. So, that's all the time I got for today. I'll play again tomorrow. And that's it for part 4. Alright. Thanks for... And if you like this video, please leave a like. And bye.